The Czechia Liga is currently ranked as the 29th biggest league in world football and the 22nd best league in Europe. It is home to some of the very best homegrown talents that are developed by the club's academies. In today's video, I'm going to show you some of the best Czech Wonderkids that are currently playing in the league. Before I do that though, please don't forget to hit the like button on today's video and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Right then, let's jump into Football Manager 26 and take a look at some Czech Wonderkids. The first player that we're going to take a look at in today's video is a 16-year-old central defender who begins the game with Sparta Prague's under-19s team. This is Sebastian Pek. He's valued at 375,000 to 1.2 million at the start of saved games, and he's a centre-back by trade. Now, he may have work to do early on in his development, but looking at his attributes, he does have a great core to start with. In terms of the physicals, he scores highly for acceleration, agility, and natural fitness. In the mentals, it's decisions, determination, and positioning. And in the technicals, he stands out with his marking. This is a player that has a lot of developing to do, but sign him early in your save game, and I'm sure you're going to get the best out of this Wonderkid. The next player we're going to take a look at is Josef Hruska. This is a player that begins with Banik Ostrava's under-19s team. He's valued at just 50,000 to 150,000 pounds. He is a centre-back by trade. Once again, he's a player that is going to need to develop, but should do very nicely. In terms of his attributes, he scores highly for acceleration, jumping reach, natural fitness. In the mentals, concentration, positioning, and then in the technicals, it's his marking, tackling, and his heading. Standing at 6'1", this is a defender that should help you with set pieces. Make sure that you check him out early in your saves and develop him into an elite centre-back. Next up, we're taking a look at a midfielder who begins the game with Sparta Prague's under-19s team. This is Hugo Saturk. He's valued at 220 to 650,000 pounds at the start of new saves. Plays as a central midfielder, can also move forward to be an attacking midfielder or drop back to play as a defensive midfielder too. In terms of his attributes, he scores highly for acceleration, agility, natural fitness and pace. In the mentals, it's his decisions and his flair. Then in the technicals, first touch, passing and technique. This is a player at the age of 17 that will progress brilliantly once you sign him. Make sure to check him out at the bargain price that he starts the game at. Next up, we are looking at Jan Hajek. This is a 17-year-old striker who begins the game with Dukla Prague. He's valued at just 45 to 140,000 pounds. This is a player that starts the game with a great core of attributes for his position. In terms of the physicals, he scores highly for acceleration, natural fitness and pace. In the mentals, it's aggression and off the ball. Then in the technicals, 12 for finishing, 12 first touch, and 12 for heading. Standing at 6'1", he will be an asset in the box to score from headers, also trouble defenders to get knockdowns for other players. Make sure to check him out and see what development comes from this player. The next player we're looking at is a 17-year-old central defender who begins the game in Slavia's C team. This is Martin Kovar, valued at 200 to 600,000 pounds and plays as a centre-back. This is a player who begins the game with a great set of attributes for his position. In terms of the physicals, he scores highly for jumping reach, natural fitness, pace and stamina. In the mentals, it's anticipation and decisions. Then in the technicals, it's his heading and his tackling. This is a player that can go on to develop brilliantly. Make sure to check him out in your FM26 saves. Next up, we're taking a look at Yuri Panos. This is a 17-year-old central midfielder who begins the game in Viktoria Plzen's first team. He's valued at 350,000 to 1.1 million pounds. He plays predominantly as a central midfielder, can also move forward to be an attacking midfielder too. In terms of his attributes, he scores highly for the physicals of acceleration, agility, natural fitness and pace. In the mentals, it's decisions, flair, vision and work rate. Then in the technicals, he scores highly for his finishing, first touch, passing and technique. This is a player that is set up to be a midfield maestro. Make sure to check him out and see if you can develop him into a true Wonderkid. The final player that I'm going to take a look at in today's video is a player that has taken the Under-17s World Cup by storm, scoring a hat-trick for Czechia in just 17 minutes. This is Vit Skrkon. He's a 17-year-old striker who begins as part of Banik Ostrava's under-19s team. He's valued at just 170 to £500,000. Looking at the attributes, he scores highly for acceleration, agility and pace. In the mentals, it's determination, flair and off the ball. Then in the technicals, dribbling, finishing, first touch, heading and technique. This is a player in the real world who is really going to go places. Make sure that you sign him in your FM26 saves, develop him into the player that he can be. So there we go then. That is a look at some of the very best homegrown talents that are currently playing in the Czechia Liga. Let me know in the comment section down below, are there any players in this list that you are going to go and try to sign? Do you think you can develop them better than the AI managers did in this save? Whilst you're here, also please don't forget to like today's video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel.